Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today as we get to sign BEA'S law. This is such a great morning and really, really honored to be here. I really want to thank Councilmember Gonzalez and Councilmember Mosqueda, who could not be here, for their leadership on this issue over a period of time, and also for the council unanimously passing this law. But of course, I also want to thank Rachel and Erin for having the courage to come forward and say what happened to their family, and to make sure that that wouldn't happen to other families. And we've received such amazing outpouring from employees throughout the city who have similar experiences or fears. And so thank you for doing that. We're so sorry for what you went through. We're really glad we're able to make better for everyone because of what you suffered. I also really want to thank Protect 17 for being here and for them working this issue to make sure that all employees in the city of Seattle can be protected this way. And we've received comments and questions from other places who are really hoping, again, Seattle can show everyone that this is something tangible we can do. It's really, as I said when I was able to meet with the parents earlier, I feel so bad that it even happened, and that there was this technicality in the bill that we weren't taking care of people in a way that is so fundamental to take care of them. So really, really honored to be here. I want people to realize that, you know, there's nothing more important in our city than the people who work here. We could not do anything that we do for our city and for its residents and all the great things that we do without having such great employees. And taking care of them is not only the right thing to do, it's the right thing to do for everyone in Seattle. And when we find things that when we as a city are not acting in the most just and honorable way towards our employees, we really have a duty to change that and to be forward-looking, and to make it better. And so we took a situation that was, I can't imagine, harder grief than someone can go to as a mom of 2 kids. And to not take care of people during that kind of period of time when there's, you know, their family is really faced with that, is terrible. So I'm sorry for that, and thank you for everything you've done to really get it right for you. We're very excited that you're looking for a kid to be born. I'm not going to steal the thunder, but that's so exciting. And just want to give you a chance now to speak and say what this means to you, but truly, again, thank you for everything.
Thanks. All right, well, I'm Rachel. This is Erin. And again, we'd like to thank everyone involved in making this happen. The teams at Councilmember Mosqueda and Councilmember Gonzalez's offices, Sean Van Eyck from my union, Protect 17, all of our family and friends, all of our friends at the Human Services Department, and especially Mayor Durkan for making BEA'S law a reality. Our hope is that no one ever has to use BEA'S law, but if the unthinkable does happen, it will be there to support city employees.
Yeah, and we also couldn't be happier to say that as a result of what the city has done, my employer has also agreed to add BEA'S law into policy for our 1,300 employees nationwide, which is pretty cool. Rachel and I have also started working with advocates and employees from here all the way to Washington, D.C. on getting BEA'S law into workplaces across the country. And Beatrice Kathryn Alder only lived 36 hours, but her legacy will continue to live on. And this little guy is going to get to tell people about the law named after his sister. So it doesn't get much better than that. So, and now we'll hear from Councilmember Gonzalez. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Rachel. I think this little guy has some big shoes to fill. I mean, there was teeny tiny little feet at 36 hours, but the shoes are massively large. So really just a tremendous amount of gratitude to Rachel and Erin and to Protect 17. Sean, thank you all so much for making sure that this was elevated to policymakers here at the city in a way that was really positive and collaborative. and really communicated to us a sense of urgency around taking action. I'm sorry that we couldn't act sooner, but I'm glad that today BEA'S law will become the law for municipal employees here at the City of Seattle. So important for us to acknowledge that the massive legacy that BE is leaving for us. I too also hope that future city employees never have to even know that this is a benefit that they can get, but if it is a good situation for them to know and have the comfort of knowing that they don't have to make the tough choice of coming back to work to earn a living or taking the time they need to heal and to grieve a tremendous loss. I really want to express deep gratitude to my colleague, Councilmember Teresa Mosqueda, who was a dogged champion for this issue, who allowed her office, Sejal Parikh in particular, who's in the audience here, allowed her all of the space she needed to be one of the best allies that that Rachel and Erin could have in this fight. Really grateful to the collaboration there and to the teamwork, and I think it really sort of exemplifies that when you have women in charge, things get done. And it is in large part not just because we're women, but because we bring with us lived experiences that are important to making our city more equitable, to making sure that our city is doing right by our female workforce and by our family workforce. And this is the product of what happens when we work together, when we bring our lived experiences into these powerful halls and we effectuate change that will positively impact our workforce and, as we've heard, many other workforces well into the future. It's such a proud day for Seattle. It's a proud day for us to acknowledge the memory of BE, and I am so grateful to Rachel and Erin for sharing a small piece of BE with us. Thank you.
All right, let's make this law.
Let's do it.
This is the weird part. So that's right. You hover, and I use multiple pens, so you can actually say you got one that.
Okay.
Yeah, come on in, guys.
Come on in.
Yeah, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
Can we get Sarah Barkman, because she was our union steward? That
Come
I
on,
kinda
Sarah.
brought- Yep.
And it's getting lonely on this side, you guys.
That's right.
There you go.
This is great. And you guys haven't seen this, but we use multiple pens, so then you can actually say you have one of the pens.
Cool.
You should take
The brother gets one for sure.
Yes.
Maybe one day he'll be mayor and he'll have all the pens he wants.
Maybe.
Everything is possible.
That's right. It is now the official law.
Yay.